Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness of Full-Time Voiceover Talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here.
Yeah, and so Demanda's putting these caveats. We always put those right at the beginning every single time so that you know that you need to run your business your way. I'm going to run my business my way. Yet, there are basic principles that we have for every business, any kind of business, and the VO business is no different. There are certain things that everybody has to do, and there are certain mindsets, certain principles, and a lot of my do's and don'ts have to do with that, but some of them are just more specific. And so I want you just to be calm, just to think about it. Don't get emotional. Sometimes I do things very differently than conventional wisdom in voiceover. And I just want people to think about it. It doesn't mean it's right for you. So that's why we have those caveats. So here's my don't. I don't think you should try direct email marketing. I don't think you should try direct email marketing. I think you probably know where I'm going here.
I do.
Maybe I would say it just a little different, and that would give you a little bit more of a tip to what I'm thinking. I don't think you should just try direct email marketing. Now, listen to me carefully. Direct email marketing isn't the only way to be successful in voiceover. There are people that are successful on platforms or a combination of these things, platforms, free and paid. They have agents. They drive stuff to their jobs to their website, and probably things that I don't even know about. And so this isn't the only way. However, I just don't know how much people make because nobody shares that with me. So I don't know. People say, oh, I don't do direct email marketing, or I tried that, but I don't do it anymore because it didn't work or whatever. And I don't know what they make with all of these other things. So honestly, I've called on the coaches, the VO coaches and mentors, to give us their figures so we can trust them and there can be accountability and transparency. But a lot of people in the voiceover business don't share their numbers. They either think it's bragging or whatever. So I don't know what people make. So I don't know if these other things are successful. Sure. Mm-hmm. I just don't know. But in my humble opinion, and I do believe I know what I'm talking about here, with direct email marketing, you can't just give it a try. I think I'll give it a try. I've been doing direct email marketing in an I'm all in way for over 12 years now. And it wasn't, listen to this, here's something very important for people in VO Marketing Pro, for you, for anybody watching. It took me till year four to really get traction. Year 4. It might not take you that long, but the point is it took me that long. Since then, my income has skyrocketed. And so there's something to think about with that. I talk with voiceover all the time who tell me, yeah, I tried direct email marketing, but it just didn't work. Well, how long did you try? What were your processes? Who wrote your templates? And were you all in to direct email marketing? Or it was like, I think I'll dip my toe in here a little bit. If it doesn't work out, I'll try something else. Can't do it that way. Or they say, oh, yeah, I totally get that. Direct email marketing is a numbers game and a long haul mentality. They say that, they echo that, they agree with me, they shake their heads when I say, oh, it's a numbers game. You got to put a lot out and you got to stay in there for a long time. Oh, yeah, I know, I understand that. Then they give up.
6 months in.
6 months in, 4 months in, even a year in, or even after 2 years, they give up. How many emails did you send out each month? Did you systematically stay in front of your contacts? Bottom line is, you can't dip your toes in the direct email marketing pool and expect any kind of success. Some people are anomalies. I wish I didn't even have to say that. Some people are anomalies. They send out 100 emails, they get 7 warm responses, and they get a job. It's like, that's just not normal. That's an anomaly. There are some out there, just like there are some out there that don't have to wait very long to make 6 figures in voiceover. But that's a very, very small minority. And so you can't just try direct email marketing. Don't fool yourself in thinking that. You've got to be all in, or at least all in. When I say all in, I at least mean you have to have the mentality that this is going to take me 2, 3, 4 years of doing this. It's almost like a CD at the bank. You have to put in, it's not, because a CD you put everything in. It's more like an IRA that's 4 or 5 years in the making. You just have to put it in. And there are people in our group that are sticking in there. They're I'm talking about VO Marketing Pro. They just put in 50, or maybe they do even better yet, a hybrid, 100 for us, 100 for them. And they just keep doing it. And then all of a sudden, guess what? They start getting some jobs. There have been some other people that got out, left the group, stopped doing direct email marketing, but then 6 months later, we get a warm response for them and they get a job or something like that. So those emails are out there. They're like putting something into a retirement fund. It pays off over the long haul. So anyway, I don't think you should just try direct email marketing if you're going to want to be successful with it. Some of my recurring clients that I've had, I have groomed them, cultivated that relationship for several years. Like there's one that I'm working with. I worked a lot this week, and they sent me over $4,000 worth of work in like 8 projects.
I know that. I worked
and you did the editing on those things. But we started working together in 2016.
Wow.
And it just slowly grew. And then this year, they had this huge glut of projects that were coming close to the end of it. But wow, talk about an influx of income all of a sudden. You get almost $5,000 from one client, and that's the power of direct email marketing. You only need to have, a few of those, plus others that use you once a year or twice a year or every 6 months or whatever. And so that's what can happen. That this client that I have that I'm talking about wasn't a quote regular client. They used me a few times a year. Then 2017, I serviced them well. In 2016, it picked up. 2018, it picked up. 19, and now all of a sudden they use me a lot. So that's what can happen.
Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.